The Nevada Northern is today one of the West's truly unique railroading experiences. Completed in 1906, the railroad connected the eastern Nevada town of Ely and nearby copper mines with the Southern Pacific's main line nearly 150 miles north, until 1983, when the last remaining smelter was closed. What makes the Nevada Northern Railway so fascinating is that its trackage and the entire repair shop, yard, and depot complex at East Ely remain intact. During its service years, the railroad hauled copper ore from the mines around Ely to the concentrator at nearby McGill, as well as transporting passengers, goods, and machinery to and from the outside world.
All aboard!
Rides are offered over two different routes on the railroad. Diesel-powered trains operate over the 11-mile Highline route to McGill, and steam-powered trains operate to the historic Keystone Mining District, 7 miles distant from East Ely. We chose to ride to Keystone behind steam locomotive number 40, which together with its historic wooden passenger coaches is known as the Ghost Train. Since copper ore was the principal commodity carried by the railroad, numerous ore cars can be seen occasionally along the line. Sagebrush, Nevada's state flower, is prevalent along the route. Here in America's Great Basin, there are few trees to be found, except at the highest elevations, but the Nevada desert is anything but flat. The railroad travels along hillsides and beside normally dry riverbeds called washes. It's a scenic and exhilarating journey, filled with the smells of steam and sagebrush. A wide-open flat car makes for unobstructed viewing, and history buffs are thrilled to discover that the Pullman coach in the train was built in the 1890s. As our train arrives at the old Keystone Mining District, the locomotive uncouples from the cars and turns on the Y track before heading back. Our brakeman offers a few words of wisdom during the operation in answer to a passenger's question.
Why do I like to do this? I don't know, it's almost like a disease. You get into it and the railroad just gets in your blood and it's kind of hard to get out.
With turning completed, our train heads back toward East Ely. Locomotive number 40, a 10-wheeler built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works, has been in service on the Nevada Northern since 1910, just 4 years after the railroad began operations. Few locomotives anywhere in the United States can boast of a record like this. The passenger cars used on the train likewise have been in service on the Nevada Northern for many decades. As the train heads back downhill, curious passengers can sense the thumping sounds of the steam-powered air compressor and the smell of hot brake shoes as well. As our train nears East Ely, we have a good view of the Steptoe Valley and the town of Ely. Originally, the railroad ran right through the middle of Ely, but a bypass line, which our train is now on, was built in later years to keep ore trains from having to continually pass through the city. Since there is very little mining activity these days, it's a peaceful scene. As the sun moves downward on the horizon, the mountains on either side of the valley take on colorful hues. Our train stops just outside of the yards to be turned before pulling into the depot. The Nevada Northern's lonesome and beautiful setting, combined with a unique history going back to the turn of the century, make this a truly great American train ride that you'll want to experience.